Gary Stubblefield with Carl Junction Chamber of Commerce, talking about booth space and vendors for the Carl Junction Bluegrass Festival. 21st year.
21st year.
Have you been doing it all 21 years?
I haven't, but I've at least half of that time been
And
involved.
it started out with how many do you think coming?
Well, maybe 1,000 the first year.
And now what are we up to?
15 to 20,000.
Wow.
All in one day.
It's so much fun. It's amazing. So tell us what we need to do if we're going to. So we've got a little bit of video shown here.
There's video from a past year. What the festival has always been about, even from its very first year, is probably 5 things. Obviously, bluegrass music and arts and craft vendors. We got a lot of food vendors. That's always really popular. A big car and bike show, and then kids activities. And then for 21 years, we've been trying to find a way to do all that and keep it free, so that it can be a day for families, so families can afford to come as a family, spend a day, and enjoy whatever they like about any of those items in the festival. Now, 21 years later, we're still true to our roots. Not a thing has changed as far as what we offer, except a lot more people come.
Yes.
Now we're looking 15, 20,000 people come through the park in a day, but we're still all about music. Oh, and let me say one thing. It's not cheap to put on a free festival.
Yes.
It's very expensive. And so we have a presenting sponsor, Joplin Floor Designs. And it's because of them that we can keep the admission free. Even 21 years later, families can afford to come as a family. And so we're very grateful for them as a
I bet
sponsor.
that's wonderful that they stepped up to do that so that it could stay free of charge.
But everything else stays the same. Great music, 8 bands. Some people come for the whole day. Some come just back and forth because they want to see particular bands. We've got people that come just for the car and bike show. Of course, while they're there, they can hear great music, and there's food, and lots of food. And this year we're bringing in all kinds of food trucks, food tents. It's going to be even bigger as far as the food offering, even more arts and crafts. The bands get better and better every year, and we always keep that focus on kids. So there's a lot of kids activities like face painting and pony rides and bounce, and then of course the arts and craft vendors. And that's something that I'm here today to talk about, because even though all the bands were booked in January and all the food vendors are booked, now in July is when we open up the time for people to become a vendor. And so arts and craft vendors can have a booth in a festival for $50 is what we charge. And so you can actually go to our website and click on the Bluegrass Festival page, and it'll take you to a link. You can download the application. But if you've got something that's handmade, here's your opportunity to put it in front of 15,000 people for $50. There's some nice jewelry. Jewelry is always a hot selling item, handmade jewelry.
Well, it's fun to have something unique that you can't get anywhere else.
And that's just it. This has become a great day of shopping, known for that, because it's things you're not going to find in big box retail. It's one of kind. It's handmade. It's a great time to be buying things either for yourself or seasonal decorations or Christmas gifts, housewarming gifts. And so even though this started with music and arts and crafts in mind, all these things have grown. And certainly what has really grown is the fact that people now realize that's a great day to go shopping. And of course the people will hold your purchases for you. And when you're ready to leave the festival, we have a fleet of golf carts. We'll get you to and from your car with your purchases.
That is great, because I don't like to buy something and lug it around the rest of the day.
Exactly, and you don't have to. We encourage you to bring your lawn chair and just sit and spend the day, check out the car show, listen to some bands, eat your breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever. Maybe get some food to go, but doing the shopping. And so right now we want people to sign up, and so we like things that sell well are handcrafted jewelry, wooden items, leather items. Spices, homemade spices are good. Anything for pets is always a hit. And whether that's a pet house or it's gourmet pet foods that are homemade. If it's handmade, it's a $50. We will booth fee. If it's not handmade, we will accept a few commercial accounts or vendors. That's $100. And because there's 15 to 20,000 people that day, it's a great place of exposure for our local nonprofits. And so we let a nonprofit have a booth for $50.
Great.
And so it's just, all in one place in Center Creek Park.
Oh, it's so fun. And I love that park. I come interview you and do a business showcase. That's how I met you the first time. And it is a beautiful park and such a fun festival. So thanks for always coming to share with us. And make sure and put that on your calendars. But also, those of you that are wanting to get a booth, that's the most important. Get your booth space reserved now.
Yeah, just go to your website.
Okay, great. Thanks so much, Gary. Well,